What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's Friday. Oh. So I just asked the Tech D Rob if he had any big plans this weekend. You know, he plays in those Star Wars card tournaments now on the weekends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He said no tournaments this weekend. But what, Rob?
Memorial Day weekend, I'm probably going to Minnesota to play.
He looking at plane tickets to fly to Minnesota.
Woo! Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Whoa, he's going both places, Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Packed weekend.
Woo! He's going over there to play him a Star Wars game or two.
Yeah.
What's the big prize for that tournament?
It's the same. It's similar to the other one, but there's more monetary prizes involved in this one.
Yeah, but I mean, if you win the whole thing, what would you get?
You get a trip to Vegas. You get a whole bunch of packs of cards from the set, and I think you get promo cards that are going to be worth a lot because you'll be the only one with that promo card.
Man.
Oh, wow.
So you could win a trip to Vegas. What is it, like 4 days, no nights in Vegas?
I think it's just for a weekend. Yeah.
Holy.
Man, Rob.
Wow.
A weekend in Vegas, even though you wouldn't be doing regular Vegas things that people do, would wear you out.
I bet you're right.
Wear you out.
Yeah.
Because, if you had to walk outside of the hotel, just to even walk across the street to get a burger or something, you'd be ready to come home because it's so hot, like a roaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be in July, too.
Ooh.
Oh, my gosh. Vegas in July?
You need to play for second place.
Darth Vader wouldn't last 2 seconds in this heat.
But, man, Minneapolis, that's crazy. You know how dangerous Minneapolis is?
No.
Yeah, very dangerous.
And St. Paul?
I don't know about St. Paul, but Minneapolis.
Okay. Well, protect yourself, Rob.
Yeah.
Use your Jedi powers.
Mm-hmm. So when is this?
Which one?
The Minneapolis.
Oh, that's Memorial Day weekend.
Okay. Whoa, so it'll be popping.
Oh, yeah.
Memorial Day weekend, all those lakes.
Please.
Yep.
Minnesota. That's where everybody wants to go on Memorial Day weekend.
They got a lake for everybody. That's all it is, a bunch of lakes.
Man, never once have I sat down and go, I want to go to Minnesota. No offense. My family's from Chicago. It's not that far, but just never once thought, I want to go there.
We went to Minneapolis one time, and it was a long time ago, so it was nice. It was still really nice.
Was it?
Yeah, we liked the people were just as nice as they make out. You know, they always
Sure.
talk about it in movies and stuff. Minnesota people are nice.
Good.
But yeah, that was it was a pretty cool city.
Okay.
And we have a guy that we've known for years in the same business. He does a morning show there. His name's Dave Ryan. Don't look him up though, Rob.
Okay.
He probably, oh man, you might want to look him up because he does the voices for a lot of video games and stuff.
Ooh.
You probably know his voice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
I shouldn't have told you that, fanboy. Now you're gonna be bugging me
I'm
to
looking
death.
him up right now.
God, he does voices on the. I'm pretty sure on that Grand Theft Auto.
Does he really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But forget it.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So I just tried Mando, and it is freaking awesome. You need to check this out. It's a trainer-led electromuscle stimulation workout that increases energy, endurance, and strength. So just 15 minutes at Mando is like 6 hours in the gym. So say goodbye to plateauing and achieve your fitness goals with Mando. If you want to give it a try, your first session is absolutely free. So sign up at mando.com or go to tjriggins.com/fitness.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel at the Media Center at TJRiggins.com and watch the TJ and Riggins Show, extra funny and new playlists. TJ Riggins TV is sponsored by Cozy Earth. Get that amazing 41% off deal that TJ has at our deals page using code TJ. TJRiggins.com/deals.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D, Rob. Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Hey, listen, Mother's Day is, it's coming up pretty fast.
Yep.
So you want to go ahead and get that taken care of. Don't be a last minute Larry. Don't be last minute Larry.
Don't be a last minute Larry.
That company that I reluctantly agreed to influence and endorse, that Cozy Earth. I didn't have anything against them. I just didn't have time for it. But then they convinced me, and now I'm their number one influencer. You'll read about it in my book. They have all kinds of great stuff there that women's like, and men, but mainly the women's, the good bedding and the pajamas and the luxurious robes and other athleisure wear and that kind of stuff. It's real fancy, but you get a 41% discount because you know me. If you put TJ in as the code when you check out, everything will be 41% off, which is cool. So go to TJRiggins.com/deals and then go to Cozy Earth with that TJ code and get 41% off. This is one of the funniest things I have seen from an amateur on the internet in a long, long time. It's a woman just sitting on her bed talking to the camera. She's pretty. She's got tattoos and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And she's worried about something. Listen. Wait, hold on. Listen. Wait, hold on. Listen.
Read that they're preparing to announce the new pope, and I am so nervous that it's going to be me because I don't know how to be the pope. I don't know what the pope does. I don't know what he eats. I don't know. I would be such a bad pope. I'm so scared they're going to pick me. And last night I was praying to God. I was like, please don't let me be the pope. And then I was like, oh no, I'm talking to God now. I'm one step closer to being the pope, Is anyone else worried about this?
Yes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, that's fun.
She's good. She's good.
Oh, no.
And I think President Trump made the same joke. He said, I'd make a great pope.
He said, I would love to be pope. Very Trump to say.
But the way she set it up and delivered it was great.
This is funny. Is anyone else worried about this? What if they pick me?
I always like doing that too. Say, well, after consulting with my family and much prayerful consideration, I've decided not to run for president this time.
Yeah.
Things like that.
Oh, one time when you said you would not be accepting the Super Bowl halftime performer slot.
Oh, yeah.
People went nuts on TikTok and everywhere. They're like, who even are you? I've never heard of, did not get it. I think you got 100,000 views. I will not be performing at the Super Bowl this year. Yeah. People are like, who is this guy? I don't even know him. Of course he wouldn't.
And I bet you she got the same. She got angry people not knowing that she was just pulling their chain, pulling their leg.
Sure. It's fun.
Jerking them around.
Mm-hmm. Yanking their crank.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't want to be the Pope. I'd be a terrible Pope.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. Prime Plus members get extra funny, commercial-free versions of all the shows and more. Sign up at TJRiggins.com. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, so this painting has been damaged. Have you been following this? There's a $65 million painting that was scratched up by an 8-year-old.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
A family in, I think it was Amsterdam. They went to the Bohemans van Bugenen Museum in Rotterdam. But it's a 1960s painting by an artist named Mark Rothko. Yeah, they said it's
Oh, it's a Rothko.
It's a Rothko. Have you heard of that guy?
No.
Yeah. I mean, you tell me Picasso, I know him. But Mark Rothko, $65 million. A kid walked up and I guess put some small scratches in the painting. And now all the, art historians are coming together to figure out how to fix it.
Mm-hmm. What year was it done?
1960.
Oh, he's probably not still around.
I believe he is dead.
Yeah, he got a son or something that would come in and touch it up.
Get a can of paint, pop a can of paint open. But why, if it's that expensive, why have it unprotected? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, that's the way I think those art galleries and stuff are. If they put it behind glass, you can't really see the true beauty of it and all of that kind of stuff. I always wonder that. It's just got the rope around it, the velvet rope and stuff.
I know the Mona Lisa has something in front of it because everybody tries to attack it. With paint or oil or whatever they're pouring on these famous paintings. And she has survived a couple of those attacks. So, yeah, that is in the news today. They say salted caramel set for a huge comeback in 2025. There's a headline today.
Oh, well, I guess it's been training, working out.
Real hard.
Getting ready for the return.
They said there's renewed interest since 2020 when salted caramel was the biggest flavor of the year.
Yeah, I like it okay, but it's not, people freak out about it. I mean, I like regular caramel a lot better than salted caramel.
Yeah, you can skip the caramel. I mean, the salt, I don't know, not super important to me.
No.
And then some news maybe just for Tech D Rob. Thunderbolts is now in theaters. The next Marvel movie, they're calling this like the Avengers B Squad. Ooh. So they're not as cool as the Avengers. They're a little more rough around the edges. So, Rob, is this a movie you're excited to see?
I watched it last night.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
What did you think?
It was very good. A lot of fun.
Give it a scale. Give it a rating, 1 to 10.
8.
8. Okay, it's one of the best movies you've ever seen. I mean, that's a high rating.
Yeah,
in the MCU, I would say 8 is okay.
Oh,
was MTU Marvel
Cinematic Universe.
Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Oh, you said MCU. I thought you said MTU.
Yes. No, MCU.
MCU.
That's where he went to college. MTU.
MTU.
So Marvel looking to make a lot of money on that, obviously. And then Kraft Macaroni and Cheese in the news today, just in time for Mother's Day. They know how much moms love macaroni and cheese, and they also love jewelry. So they've created the macaroni necklace. Like something you make for dad. But this is a necklace with 14 karat gold and a 14 karat gold macaroni noodle around the chain. So you'll be able to pick up one of these for just $25, which is a steal.
Yeah,
considering it's real gold.
Yeah, it's beautiful and elegant.
Yeah, I mean,
so pretty.
Would Jody be caught dead wearing a macaroni necklace?
Probably not.
No. I don't think so either. But those are available. I think it's called macaroniconcierge.com if you're even able to get your hands on them. So we've got some drama going on behind the scenes. I have not even told TJ about this yet, and we'll all investigate together next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Table & Twine in Charlotte will be your best friend when summer rolls around. Treat yourself to a delicious meal that's made with fresh seasonal ingredients and ready in just 20 minutes. Enjoy a fine dining experience without ever leaving your home. Head over to tjriggins.com/table&twine. Pick your meals, and like magic, they'll show up on your doorstep, ready to be enjoyed within 20 minutes. Table & Twine does the shopping and chopping while you enjoy more time with the ones you love. Delicious restaurant quality meals delivered right to your door. See this week's menu and order today at tjriggins.com/table&twine.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
In Ace's memory, Peyton's Promise is doing more in 2025 thanks to you and great partners like Lily and Grace at tjriggins.com/LG. They help people love how they live in moments that matter. The Temple Team at tjriggins.com/Temple Team or 704-235-3000. Let them know TJ sent you.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
So, TJ, I've not told you about this because this has been kind of going on behind the scenes the last couple of days, and I've waited till now to tell you on the radio. So this will be fun. Do you remember a few days ago, and you were talking about Jelly Roll? And I believe the statement you made was Jelly Roll has been known to not be as welcoming and open to people who don't have a troubled past.
Yeah.
Is that accurate?
Right. I've heard people say that. Yes. Yeah. I think it's ridiculous, but I heard people saying it.
Now, you kind of know, you've met Jelly Roll on a handful of occasions, right?
Yeah. I met him once, but it was for, we were together for a long time.
Okay.
You know, it was a party it was one of his parties he has that I got to go to.
Yeah. Well, so I think he remembers you, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, God.
I had posted this video of you talking about this days ago on Instagram, and it blew up with not our followers, like, because I had hashtagged it like Jelly Roll and that kind of stuff. So, well, guess who's been looking at all of our stories since then? Oh, God. the one and only megastar Jelly Roll.
But did it sound like I was saying that myself?
No.
But it sounded like I thought he was cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah. You weren't saying anything disparaging.
No, I said I met him and he's very nice.
Yeah.
And then you said, "But you got issues," is what you said. You
right.
got,
that's how it ended. I said, well, maybe he likes you because you do have you got some trouble in your past. I was making a joke, but I guess it did make its way into his camp because they have somebody under his account has been looking at our story every day.
Yeah, I met all those people.
Yeah.
The photographer, cameraman that follows him around. We talked for a long time. Was telling him how good his work is.
Yeah.
All of the people that work for him. His manager is a big deal. His manager used to manage Jay-Z. So,
okay.
I mean, he's a big deal. We hung out with him more than any of them.
Yeah, but who's Jay-Z anyway?
But I mean, now, Jelly Roll's bigger than Jay-Z.
Absolutely. Right now, he certainly is.
So what did he say? What are they saying?
Nothing. They're just looking at our story. They're just keeping an eye on what we're doing.
But for the record, he was great to us. I was saying what some ridiculous people have said.
Yeah.
Or how ridiculous that sounds, what people have said.
Yeah.
Because he was super nice to us.
Yeah. And a lot of people came to his defense. They were like, no, that's, he's a great guy. He's got, all this history and stuff like that. But you didn't say anything disparaging at all.
No, I made a point to say he was really nice.
Yeah. I just thought it was funny that this all of a sudden, I went, who's looking at our story? Oh, that's Jelly Roll. I know him.
Oh, God.
Yeah. It's fun. Have you ever talked about somebody on the radio and then seen them and they've heard what you said, but you had never met them previously?
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's got to be so weird.
But now I can't ever go around Jelly Roll again if I ever have the opportunity.
Yeah, and they probably loved it. They probably loved it.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we can, we'll block Jelly Roll. I'm just kidding. That's fun stuff,
Yeah. The weekend review is coming up next. Don't miss that.
Yeah! All right, let's go.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Subscribe to all the shows at tjriggins.com and never miss the latest episodes. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins. TJ and Riggins.
The perfect start to the day.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show.
Just the best.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Okay. It's that time once again. We look forward to it for 7 days every week. It's all I think about.
Is that right?
Yes.
Good.
It's Riggins telling us what all happened in popular culture this week and behind the scenes and in front of the scenes of the TJ and Riggins Show. It's Riggins' Week in Review song.
And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Lindsay's down in the Bahamas, where it's beautiful, warm, and sunny. And now she's relaxing on the beach. Either that or laundering money. Ooh. That's what they do, right? But she and her kids are always sick. And if you're just now finding this out, she's going to bring back something tropical like COVID mixed with gout. Something crazy. I hope she has some fun. Keep her in your prayers just in case. I hope she stays away from Bahama Botox, which is apparently just cement they shoot in your face. And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. TJ announced his new evening radio show. Fortunately, he'll have some time in between. And soon I'll be announcing my own job, making blizzards at Dairy Queen. He's covering politics and pop culture. I'm just really excited to see. And if anyone is important is listening, he learned all his tricks from me. You'll be able to hear it on WBT in Charlotte, a station I discovered in my 20s. And I can't wait to talk to you too, right through the speaker at Wendy's. And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you. Tech D-Rob drove to Virginia to compete in a Star Wars card game tournament. I can't believe he didn't win. Virginia's got so much incredible history, now it's got a bunch of dorks at a Holiday Inn. Kind of the same. Mother's Day is around the corner. Your shopping needs to begin. But TJ, your actual mother is around the corner, and I think we should let her in. Just a heads up. No. Keep it closed. Close the door. Lock the doors.
Close the door.
Close the doors. Today is National Space Day, and I'm really glad that this is a thing, so we can honor the actual astronauts like Neil Armstrong and Gayle King. And this is my song, it's called The Week in Review. It's a week's worth of shows summarized for you. No special effects and no auto-tune. Just me and my guitar performing for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So I did mention this in the song. TJ had a huge announcement yesterday. You might have seen it on social media. You might have heard him announce it right here. But we're going to recap, just in case you missed it, and talk about some new details you might have missed next.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
All right, we're here with Greg and Katie from Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress with locations all over the Lake Norman area. And y'all are remodeling one of the locations, and it's going to be all new. What's going on with that?
Yeah, for almost 16 years, it's been our outlet store on East Mooresville. It's right on the corner of 115 and 150, and we just remodeled it. It's we call it's the same great store, just upgraded decor. So it's a full-on Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress now, and we still have the clearances 20 to 70% off.
Yeah.
Tell them about the Sip and Shop.
So Thursday, April 24th, from 5:30 to 7:30, we're gonna have a Sip and Shop open house. You can come check out the new digs. I'll be bartending.
Yeah,
live music, great food, free drinks. We just want you guys to come by and check it out.
Yeah, and the great prices on all of the stuff, including those avocado mattresses that are so hot right now.
Yes, we just brought in avocado. We have people traveling from all over the place to try these beds. They are organic. They've won #1 in Consumer Reports for the past 7 years. They're amazing.
So always the best with Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Go to tjriggins.com/mattress if you want to find out more. And I will definitely be at the Sip and Shop sipping, and Jody will be shopping. So we'll
Sounds
see
like
you there.
a sweet deal to me.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A button to our new 24/7 stream specifically created for the Carolinas. Get exclusive content, deals, and more, plus the show. New each weekday at 7 a.m. Eastern. Add it to your phone's home screen today. New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So TJ had a big announcement yesterday. In case you missed it, we'll get to that in just a second. But first, TJ pointed out Mother's Day is around the corner. You can head over to Cozy Earth. That'd be sick. TJRiggins.com/deals and use his promo code TJ for 41% off at checkout. It's great. They also make stuff for guys in case your mom wants to get you something, mom. So that's sick. TJRiggins.com/deals. So TJ, what? It's been 24 hours almost since you announced your new evening radio show on WBT in Charlotte.
Yeah.
And it is, as you described, a political and pop culture show. Sort of what you do.
Yeah. Except I can, on this show, while I don't hide that I'm a conservative, and I'll make a joke here and there at the expense of liberals and Democrats or whatever. The radio stations that we're on don't really like that because it's not that type of show. So they don't like anything on, like, if it's from the conservative perspective, because it causes people to lash out and complain and stuff. Yeah. You make jokes about conservatives all the time. Nobody says anything. Yeah. But the other way around, and they don't want to deal with it. And I don't blame them.
Yeah, so, it's just a headache.
Yeah. Yeah.
Totally get it.
Right. So this is going to be all of that stuff.
Yeah. Monday through Friday, right? Mm-hmm. At 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Is that right?
Yep.
Eastern.
And then it'll be posted as a podcast after that, so everybody else can hear it too.
So we're gonna do this show, and then you're gonna go do that show in the evening. Mm-hmm. Are you ready for that kind of commitment?
I gotta be.
I'm tired just thinking about it.
Well, I mean, if you work at the UPS loading docks during the day, you do your shift where you load the trucks. Yeah. And then you're trying to get some extra money or something, you'll pick up a job at night, maybe working for Amazon or somebody, loading trucks. Mm-hmm. This is just my job, and I needed a night job, so I got one. Yeah,
it's that simple.
Yeah.
Well, we posted the announcement up on social media at TJ Riggins Show, and people are really excited. Samantha said, "So happy a new audience of people will have the privilege of listening to you." Mm-hmm. Another great one from Derek. Listen to you during your fill-in shifts at WBT, and I absolutely loved it. You're going to have TJ's army of listeners hooked on your new show. Congratulations, man.
Well, they're actually going to be called Gangsters, Richie Gangsters.
Gangsters?
Yeah, the TJ Richie Gang is what the...
You have a name for your fans. Yeah, I like that.
Right. Be a gangster.
I like that.
A member of the Richie Gang.
Yeah. And just people like really thrilled about it, and... they're going to be able to listen every day to both of these shows.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing about this one will change at all.
Yeah. But see, when I'm done with this show, I just want to stop talking for a while. Yeah. How do you feel? Do you want to keep talking after the show's over?
No, but I'll have several hours in between,
Yeah.
Where I'll have to be doing the business part of, like meeting with clients and all of that kind of stuff too. So
I thought you'd be able to take a nap between them.
No.
Oh, DJ, what did you get yourself into?
Yeah, I know.
So you can listen if you don't have WBT, if you can't pick it up on your radio where you live, you can listen to it on their website, WBT.com. They also have a WBT radio app, so you can stream it live or listen later as a podcast. Mm-hmm. It's so many ways to listen. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Right.
I'm glad I'm not doing it, but I'm excited for you.
Yeah, thanks.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Where are these huge discounts on great products? The deals page at TJRiggins.com.
Check it out.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Yeah.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Listen everywhere.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
So you know what, Riggins, the new thing that gets a reaction, like, wow, you're doing something old. Like if somebody were to say, holy crow, then we go, how old are you?
Right.
I haven't heard anybody say that in years. The new thing is I went to the movie theater.
Okay, Boomer.
Yeah. I was telling one of our friends, because we saw her last Saturday morning, and then Saturday night we were going to see The Accountant 2, which was great. And she was like, wait, you're going to at the movie theater?
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you how long it's been since I've been to the movie theater. Is it still open? You know, that whole thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, yeah, we love going. You do? and then Jody kind of piles on. He's like, well, he does. He loves movies.
Yeah.
You know, so Jody trying to be cool too, knowing that she's up in there with it.
Of course.
So I guess more people are going back to the movie theater now. You're one of those that would never go to a movie theater anymore, right?
I'm kind of off the experience.
Yeah. Well, they put out a list here, the 5 rudest things you can do at a movie theater.
Okay.
Arriving late is one. You should be seated before the lights dim, you know, because it's distracting to people. I don't have a problem with that unless you come in yelling, talking, and you know, bumping into people and stuff.
Yeah.
That's, you know, talking or snacking loudly. How loud do you have to be eating to where it distracts people? They can't hear the movie in a theater.
Yeah. Have some respect for yourself.
Goodness. Using your phone is number 3. They freak out about that.
Yeah.
And you can even just, after the movie starts, you go, oh, let me make sure I have my phone off, and pull it out of your pocket and then just look to make sure it's off.
Yeah.
Put your phone away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I hate
It's
that.
like,
I hate
come
when people pull out a
on.
phone.
Do what?
I hate when people pull out a phone in the movie theater.
That's because a certain generation is programmed to say that that's the most horrible thing you can do in a movie, just to pull out your phone. You don't have to use it. You pull it out and let the screen pop on, and you've ruined the movie experience for the people who are in the rows behind you because they saw that light.
I agree.
Saw that light. Oh my God. Where's my money back? This whole thing's ruined.
It's more that I get distracted for about 15 seconds when that happens.
Yeah, well, that's a you problem.
Well,
if your mind is getting distracted by a cell phone light for that long where you miss what's going on in the movie, maybe you don't need to be up in there. You can't handle it.
Yeah.
Maybe you just need to be by yourself watching it.
I wish I could get the theater to myself.
What was Spider-Man just doing? I don't even know now. I can't follow the plot.
Because you had to check to see what time it is. Number 4, I think this one should be at the very top of the list as the rudest thing you can do, and that's put your feet on somebody else's seat.
Oh, gosh.
How is that not considered worse than looking at your phone or arriving late? If you put your feet up on the seat in front of you and somebody's sitting in it.
Yeah, that should almost be a crime. Putting your feet in my face.
That is the worst for sure.
And then number 5 is leaving your trash behind. I think those
That's
are just
inconsiderate.
Yeah, and those are people having to say that just to make themselves seem like they got moral authority. But
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Okay, guys, I can't gatekeep this anymore. I cannot wait for you to try Love Indus skincare products. I am so obsessed with them. Love Indus has gotten awards in Cosmopolitan magazine, in Vogue, Beauty Best products. You're going to love Love Indus. It's a celebrated skincare line that blends South Asia's rarest ingredients with advanced dermatology. It consistently gets beauty reviews and rave reviews on the products. You have to check them out. Over 5-star reviews. It's insane. And I spoke with them, and they actually gave all the listeners of our show 21% off their entire order with code TJ. So get it at loveindus.com or the deals page at tjriggins.com/deals.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A Peyton's Promise button, where our great radio family goes to assist in helping everyone in our community. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
You're listening to the TJ and Riggins Show Birmingham, sponsored by Mando at 2825 and a half 18th Street South, or find out about your first session being free at tjriggins.com/fitness.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show with TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob.
Sets the tone for my day.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I know we've been talking about this for a while. It comes up a lot because I said that it was becoming a terrible, terrible trend. And I'm usually, one of the first in all of America to point out when something's becoming a trend in our culture. Have you ever witnessed a road rage incident, Riggins?
Yeah.
What happened? Did they get out to fight, or what was going on?
No, no one got out of their vehicles, but it was two 18-wheelers.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and they were, raging.
So neither one of the drivers got out and pooped on the other one's truck?
Huh?
No.
No.
That didn't happen?
No.
There's a woman in Pennsylvania that was so upset because another driver had cut her off in the traffic, and then they were arguing back and forth on the road, and when they stopped, she jumped out of her car, ran over and got on the hood of that car and just immediately pooped on it.
Pooped on the car?
Yeah.
On the hood of her car?
On the hood of the car.
That was going to be my question. Where would you poop on the car? I guess the hood makes the most sense. That's insane.
I know.
A woman.
And it's becoming, how many stories are we having now that make the news and get picked up nationally of people freaking out and doing that as retaliation? And we go, how do you do that on the spur of the moment? How do you just say, okay, I'm going to do that right now? And then boom. I mean, and it only taken a few seconds,
Whoa. If she hops up on the hood and she starts to poop, I'm doing something with the car.
Yeah.
I'm putting it in reverse, driving something.
There's a video of it, too. Somebody was videoing it. Yeah.
I want to see that. At TJ Riggins.
No, I've got the video.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Send that to me. Like right now. Let's go to commercial and send that video. That's crazy.
Yeah. The police were called. They identified the assailant, so to speak, as 44-year-old Christina Solometo. And she's facing charges of indecent exposure, disorderly conduct, criminal mischief, and depositing waste on the highway.
Yes. That's a crime? I love that. Oh, can you imagine? You ever been so mad you wanted to poop on somebody?
No. But I just think about my dad. Whenever he and my mom would be in a big argument and she'd say something really mean to him, he'd go, "Oh, well, you sweet darling, you." That's what I say to this woman. Oh, look at you, you sweet darling, you.
That's great.
More TJ and Riggins coming up. Make your company part of the new radio explosion. Go to tjriggins.com/explosion. Thank you for joining us. This is TJ and Riggins. What is new radio? New radio is
streaming everywhere.
Listen to the show starting each weekday morning at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So Tech D Rob is our resident nerd, a self-described nerd as well. Mm-hmm. It's not just us picking on him or anything. He's a proud nerd. But you don't get into dinosaurs and stuff that much, though, do you, Rob? Yours is mostly video games and superhero movies, sci-fi, that kind of stuff.
I'm not as up to date on dinosaurs as I was in my younger years, but I do like dinosaur stuff.
Okay. Well, the paleontology world just crossed over with the fashion industry.
Oh, God.
Purses made of Tyrannosaurus Rex leather could be a hot new accessory soon. The two biotech companies collaborated and claim they can do it using synthetic dino DNA. Experts say it won't be the real thing, though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you for confirming that.
You need samples of DNA from an actual T-Rex skin, and there isn't any. So it's more like an educated guess at what dinosaur leather would look like.
Which I mean, same with those wolves that they created. You know, what are they called? Those
dire wolves.
Dire wolves.
Dire wolves.
Yeah. I mean, those are just white regular wolves. Wolves.
I'm just white wolves.
White
Back on
wolves.
regular wolves.
That's all that is. Don't let them fool you.
No, they's dogs.
Them's dogs.
Them's white dogs.
Tell me why I got
You
two of
ever
them
gonna
in the backyard right now.
What, Rob?
You ain't never gonna get me calling me anything other than regular wolves. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, there ain't nothing special about them. And two astronauts, Nicole Ayers and Ann McLean, completed a spacewalk yesterday, making it the fifth all-female spacewalk in history.
Oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
the fifth.
Yeah. I guess after Katy Perry and Gayle King and them, blazed the trail for them, they decided, you know what? We've been doing this training our whole lives and being scientists and everything and being astronauts. Maybe we should try to go up in space and follow the lead of those pioneers.
Sure. Those
Brave men
mavericks.
and women.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for you.
TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
You've found your diamond in the rough. Now it's time to find a diamond to celebrate that love. R. Gregory Jewelers takes the search overseas to the diamond capital of the world, Antwerp, Belgium. For your 1 in a million, choose an Antwerp diamond from R. Gregory Jewelers.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
Our charity Peyton's Promise is supported by you, the radio family, and some great businesses like Bradham Comfort Services. They've been providing Charlotte, North Carolina and surrounding areas with AC repair and installation services since 1975. Started by two brothers who understood the importance of putting their clients first. They've built a legacy of excellence in their field, and their commitment to quality and transparency has defined their company for nearly 5 decades. Learn more at bradhamcomfort.com.
New Radio Net presents the TJ and Riggins Show. With TJ, Riggins, Lindsay, Tech D Rob. Now back to the TJ and Riggins Show. Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
I love pointing out how stupid new terms for things can be to make them sound a little bit softer, make them sound a little bit better. Mm-hmm. Give you a better feeling about whatever the thing is. Like not saying old dogs, calling old dogs senior dogs.
Yes.
It's so much easier, softer. Not calling people old or senior citizens or anything. You call them older Americans.
That's right.
That kind of thing. Don't want to hurt their feelings. Nobody even thought about it until they started, playing with stuff like that. But the newest one is you don't want to make people with drug problems feel badly. So, like you don't say crack addict anymore. You call them a cracktivist.
Stop it. What are you talking about? A cracktivist? That's
Yeah,
better?
Yeah, it's a cracktivist.
No.
I made that one.
Oh, thank God. I was like, that is crazy. He's a cracktivist.
Right before we came back on the air, we were talking about something, and you said something about crack. And I was like, why is a cracktivist? No. Somebody was an activist. And I said, and it hit me right there. And I said, I got to say that right now or I'll forget it. We were describing somebody who was an activist. And I said, what are they, cracktivist? Ooh.
And just go around talking about crack.
That was some good. Look, you know me, I'm a cracktivist. And that was really good stuff.
You guys do crack? You guys ever try crack?
Let me tell you the positives.
Riggins, Rob, do y'all say exclamation point or exclamation mark?
Exclamation point.
I think I say point as well.
Yeah, I do too.
Exclamation mark?
I hear a lot of people now saying exclamation mark. And either is accepted. I looked it up. but either is so. I'm wondering though if people said exclamation mark so much and it was wrong that they just finally gave up and said, "Okay, we'll accept it."
I hope not. They got no spines if that's the
Right.
truth.
I mean, that happens on things though, like harassment.
Yeah.
You know, it's harassment, but so many people started saying harassment because it sounded more sophisticated.
Yeah.
Then they just started accepting it.
No.
Whatever.
Yeah, and I don't like that you even have to frame it like this is acceptable. No, it's not. No,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not acceptable.
It's
I don't
either
care
right or
what.
wrong.
Yeah, I don't care what they put in that stupid book.
Thank you for joining us.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it.
This is TJ and Riggins. TJ, Riggins, and Lindsay want to thank you for listening.
Let's go!
This is the TJ and Riggins Show. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Today is National Space Day, so it is weird timing that everybody's kind of talking about this, fiasco with the female spacewalk with Katy Perry and Gayle King, and today is National Space Day. I don't know if they planned it like that, but a lot of people are going to be talking about space stuff today, planetary things.
They should have called it National Outer Space Day.
Okay.
Because space is everywhere.
Oh, that is true.
We got space between here and there in this room. Between here and that door, there's space. We celebrating that space?
No.
No, just out of space.
Yeah. Alien space.
Yeah, where the Martians live.
Where the Martians live. And I think that is what they are talking about, the space where the Martians live. Were you ever into space? I know you're not into it now.
No. I did like the little Martian character on the Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah.
Cartoons. I liked him. Marvin.
Marvin. Yes. Yeah.
I liked him.
Sure. So happy National Space Day if you choose to celebrate. Uncrustables in the news. First, I forget what they call it. Uncrustables has a new flavor. Peanut butter and mixed berry spread is the new flavor of Uncrustable.
But what berries are mixed in there?
They don't specify. It's just mixed berry.
Maybe blackberry and
Strawberry.
raspberry.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
Now you guys are Uncrustable addicts. Like you love them. I've never had one.
Yeah, I mean we don't keep them or anything, but anytime I've ever had one, I love it.
Yeah. They said the NFL goes through, I think they said 65,000 Uncrustables in a season.
Yeah, so does
crazy.
Major League Baseball. They eat a lot of them too.
I bet. It said it's easy. They said it's got protein in it. That is an alarming number. A lot of guys eating the Uncrustables.
I see where people though put a batter on them and deep fry them. That looks pretty good.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
I bet that would be good. Oh. And then Steve Burns is trending this morning. You might not know his name, but you probably know him better as Steve from Blue's Clues. He sat down with Rainn Wilson, who's got a podcast about finding happiness and things like that. Really fascinating look. Steve from Blue's Clues said he was really unhappy doing the show Blue's Clues during his early 20s. Said he was super depressed, and it was a weird, trippy feeling being the happiest person on television while being super sad in his personal life.
Yeah, but I mean, he was in a grunge band and stuff, and he had tattoos all over him that had to, that they covered with his sleeves and all that. So that's probably that life he was living, just like constant all the time.
Is that right?
Yeah, and then having to go in and fake being so nice.
It's got to be a real challenge.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
I don't know.
We got more next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
We've been working with the Johnson Group for years and know that they are the ones who to call for commercial cleaning, janitorial services, and so much more. Learn more at tjriggins.com/clean. The Johnson Group provides the most consistent, first-class services available in commercial cleaning. That's tjriggins.com/clean.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. A TJ Riggins Prime button to get to invitations, links, and all the great Prime Plus exclusive content. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
The TJ Riggins 24/7 Carolina stream is available in the Media Center at tjriggins.com. Sponsored by R. Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamond. At R. Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Thank you for being part of the new radio explosion.
Baby, let's go.
Now, back to the TJ and Riggins Show.
Talking about Mother's Day, y'all. Talking about Mother's Day. I asked a couple weeks ago if Mother's Day was going to become bigger than Christmas. Because it feels like it's trending that way. We start hearing about Mother's Day months in advance now. And it didn't used to be like that.
Yeah.
But it's great. I love my mom. She should be celebrated. So I'm on board with Mother's Day being huge.
You know what I like to do? I like to start beef between young mothers and old mothers.
Love that.
You know, where the younger mothers will say that it should be just for women who have kids that they're raising now. That should be the priority. If your kids are grown, then you shouldn't. Yeah. The catering should go to the younger mothers rather than the ones who have already raised their kids.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. You trot that out about this time of year. I love that. If you want to do something extra special for your mother, head over to Table and Twine Charlotte. Great food delivery system that TJ's used a couple of times. Yeah. Chef-prepared meals, and it's all incredible. So they'll deliver it right to your door, and it's heated in 20 minutes or something.
It's easy and delicious. I mean, really good.
They've got a Mother's Day brunch package at Table and Twine. Shrimp and grits, cheddar and tomato quiche, blueberry crumb cake. I mean, it's like a whole setup. That. Are you getting that? Mm-hmm. So that was going to be my question. What do you guys typically do for Mother's Day?
Just whatever. Last year, Jody and Boy and I went to a baseball game.
Oh, nice.
She wanted to go to the baseball game.
And she wanted a hot dog, if I remember right. She likes getting one hot dog.
Right.
What is Lindsay? How does she celebrate her Mother's Day?
I don't know. I don't know what they do.
Do you picture her to be like a demanding, like, I'm not going to do anything today. It's my special day. Do you get that vibe from her?
Yeah. She doesn't act like that around us, but I think she's really fake.
Just come right out and say it.
No, I'm kidding. I don't see her being like that.
No, I don't either.
Yeah, I think they probably go around to their moms, the grandmothers, for stuff, or have one big party or something.
Sure. Alexis, who works behind the scenes on our show, do you think she's going to be like that when she becomes a mother?
I think she's going to be like that this year when she's not a mother yet. I was just about to say she's pregnant, and I bet you she is expecting to be carried around on her husband's shoulders all day.
100%.
Because she's almost a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob, you agree with that?
Yes.
Yeah.
She's going to expect a present.
Okay.
And she's going to want some new streetwear. She's going to want, the latest Jordans.
She hadn't had the baby yet.
She's going to want all the food that he can muster up, just cooking all day. Just, now I want this, and now I want,
I can picture her listening to this and going, yeah, I do. I want all that.
Yeah! All right, let's
go. This is the TJ and Riggins Show. Get the latest extra funny episode at tjriggins.com, all major podcast platforms, and on YouTube. Thank you for joining us.
In 3, 2, 1.
This is TJ and Riggins.